I'm just going to ask you plainly, why are you here if you've been drinking? I can see it on your face. I can smell it now that I'm close to you, and I can hear the way why are you here?
It's a fire call, dude.
You can't show up when you're intoxicated. You're operating a vehicle right now with emergency lights. If you hit somebody, our department gets sued because you're responding on their time. It doesn't matter. You cannot drive a vehicle while drunk. I don't care if he's watching. You can't be here.
Gotcha.
As soon as Joe, that's the plan. As soon as Joe gets here, I'm going to let him know, and you're going to go to jail for a DUI.
All right.
Go ahead and shut your truck off, turn all your lights off.
Truck's on. I'm going to call prison.
Call him. I don't care who you call.
I'm going to call Trish and tell her I'm going to jail.
Feel free. There's no bail anymore. You have to sit.
Whatever. I ain't arguing with you.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands on the truck then. Anything in your pockets I need to be aware of?
All right, I'll set it up for you. The police are called out. There's an alarm going off. And one of the people responding is a volunteer firefighter who is apparently DUI. So I'll link to the unedited video in the description, and I'll provide legal commentary where necessary.
Hello.
Fire alarm go off?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a low battery.
Okay.
I'm trying to mess with it.
All right, I got you. So, hear that whistle?
Yep.
They're all coming. They're all going to show up here in a minute, okay? I just happen to be right around the corner and saw the call. The dispatcher will probably come up and talk to you, but I'm going to let them know they can all slow down a little bit, okay? All right, thanks, bud.
Yep, thank you.
Uh-huh. That's all right. That's what we're here for. Please don't be vaping.
Hillsborough PD Digital.
8 for 6.
Go ahead.
You want to come out this way? That gentleman we were talking about earlier appears to be coming from his house in his truck to this call.
Yeah. What's the new marriage out that way?
618 Parkside, 618 Parkside, be right off of City Lake Road. What's up?
All right, if you'll notice, he didn't say the guy's name on the air. In this age of video recorders, everything's recording. And apparently they had received a call earlier that somebody that they know, this firefighter, was spotted drinking and driving. But now that he's here and the body camera is rolling, there's not a whole lot he can do.
Yeah, false alarm.
690 is on, right?
Babe, you need to hang out back here, bud.
Why?
Because I can already tell you've been drinking tonight. I need you to be back here. I'm just going to ask you plainly, why are you here if you've been drinking? I can see it on your face. I can smell it now that I'm close to you, and I can hear the way why are you here?
It's a fire call, dude.
You can't show up when you're intoxicated. You're operating a vehicle right now with emergency lights. If you hit somebody, our department gets sued because you're responding on their time. It doesn't matter. You cannot drive a vehicle while drunk. I don't care if he's watching. You can't be here.
Gotcha.
As soon as Joe, that's the plan. As soon as Joe gets here, I'm going to let him know, and you're going to go to jail for a DUI.
All right.
Go ahead and shut your truck off, turn all your lights off.
Truck's on. I'm going to call prison.
Call him. I don't care who you call.
I'm going to call Trish and tell her I'm going to jail.
Feel free. There's no bail anymore. You have to sit.
Hey, long will take me to jail. All right. Like, good enough.
It's not good enough, though, dude. You know better than this.
You know what, dude? Whatever. I ain't arguing with you.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands on the truck then. Anything in your pockets I need to be aware of?
I don't think so.
Snaps or not? Just unfold. Put it down in there. There you go.
Pull it out, dude.
Okay. All right, hands behind your back. Do what?
Watch my watch.
Still got it on?
You gotta check in with everybody else here?
I might.
Just checking me.
Chris, let's not do this right now.
Turn your body cam on.
My body cam is on red light.
Are you gonna check anybody else, or are you just checking me?
If I have a reason to check them, I will.
What was your reason to check me?
Your slurred speech when you first called on.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and then the fact that somebody called about you earlier tonight saying you were out drinking and driving.
Somebody called about me earlier.
Yes, sir. Right, when you were out at the corner store earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With my wife?
I don't know who called. I just received the calls after the dispatch stop.
Is that your?
It's not. Looks like it's the homeowner. Hi, Chris.
Firefighter on scene.
I sure am.
That is good.
Have a seat.
Whatever. You're good.
Hills, real six.
Fucking hot. You're good.
God.
I'm going to be 1095 with Chris Papin for a DUI.
There's going to be a fire thing.
10-4 it is. Hey, is Joe here yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we got a big problem. Hillsborough and 614 arrives on scene. Can you advise them to come make contact with me?
It's just my sister's house. It's all good.
I already talked to them. Pape, I'm going to give you a courtesy tonight. Who here do you trust to drive your truck?
I don't trust anybody to drive my truck. Call my wife and have her fucking come get it.
Okay, well, your
I
phone's
don't know who's here. You didn't give me a chance to see who the fuck is here.
Well, you know who responds. Is there anybody on the...
I haven't heard who
I'm
responds.
not going to argue with you. Act like an adult. You did this to yourself. Do you
I'm
trust?
being an adult.
Do you
I don't
trust
know who's
anybody here? Okay, then we'll just tow it.
I trust everybody here. Everybody. You're not, yeah.
How we doing? Good. False alarm. Everybody's good. Yeah, their alarm was dying. It set it off.
You didn't have anybody here drive my truck. You're just being a prick.
I asked you. Give me a specific.
And I said everybody
Okay,
here.
give me a specific person who I can release it to,
I
because
don't
that's
know
how it
who's
works.
here.
Can I release it to Joe?
You can release it to anybody.
Okay. He's all sorts of unhappy. Come. Right there. Pulled up right next to me. Walks up on scene. Just 90 on scene. You're kidding me right now. You got to be kidding me. He's in my squad. He's all pissed off. Yeah, I heard you. Radio traffic. Yeah. He pulled up right next to me, gets out, pulls out his radio to sign on scene. It's just 90 on scene. Dude, are you serious right now? And then he's mad at me. Is Joe here yet? I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to be nice and not tow his truck, but when I asked him who you wanted me to release it to, he just started screaming at me. So if you want to go ask because he's mad at me, nope. I don't want to have to tow it, but he says anybody, so. Hey, James. James, your dad here?
No. I don't know where exactly.
Okay, well, I didn't know if he was going to show up. I need someone.
He just pulled off.
I need someone to drive Pape's truck. He says he trusts anybody here with it to take it, but somebody's got to drive it, or else I got to tow it.
Say that again.
Somebody's got to take possession of Pape's truck, or I have to tow it. I'm trying to give him that courtesy before we take our ride. I tried to ask him specifically, and he said anybody. So
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure somebody's to his house. Yeah, take it back to his house. I don't want to tow it unless I have to. Hey, Joe, we talk back here. just want you to be aware, Pape is in my car under arrest.
Really?
He is drunk as a skunk. I'm going to give you more than you probably are supposed to know, but somebody called us about him being drunk earlier, and he was back at his house. I came out here, I was the first one here, and I saw him driving down the road. I called for my backup, and Pape gets out of the car to sign on scene. Sid and I needed on scene. I walk up to him, he reeks of booze. So he's going. I told the guy somebody's going to take his truck, so I don't have to tow it. I'm at least trying to be that nice. So once we get it cleared, he's going to be riding. So just want to let you know, given we're on scene, and hey, God dang it, man, stupid. I'm just coming through. Do what you got to do. Gotta wait till I can get out anyway. Perfect. As long as somebody can get it there and I don't have to tow it, we're good. So, well, I saw the truck and I was like, God, I gotta ask him. I don't want to be that guy already.
I heard your traffic whenever I pulled in. I'm like, they already got it loaded up?
Yeah, no, that was quick, wasn't it? All right, one of those guys is gonna take it as soon as I can get out of here. I will, but obviously I can't get out. So. We'll do the spiel for if he wants to do anything at the jail. I'm not doing it here on scene. He's going to say no, but I'll do it with him anyway. Is there a headlight out on our truck? Oh, there is. Ironic.
All right, I'll link to the unedited video in the description. It didn't say where it was from, but the sign said Hillsboro, and there's lots of Hillsboro, but doing some digging, it looks like this is Hillsboro, Illinois. And even though I lived in Illinois for 3 years, I've never heard of Hillsboro. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's about 50 miles south of Springfield, sort of halfway between Springfield and St. Louis. And if you look on the map, you don't see anything big around there. In a lot of these small cities, there are no full-time professional firefighters. They're volunteers like this guy. But even if he's a volunteer, as the police officer said, he should not be coming to this fire call, responding in a county vehicle while he's drunk. So in rural areas like this, it's not uncommon for people to drink and drive. I know I'm going to catch hell for that, but I lived in a rural area in Illinois, and I would see it all the time because there's not a lot of people around. And if you hit something, it's probably going to be a tree or a deer. But this guy was apparently drinking, and somebody called it in, and reading between the lines, they know who he was, and I don't think they were looking too hard for him. And that's why he was trying to alert whoever was responding to the call, saying, hey, not using the guy's name, but the person we were talking about earlier might be on his way here. And I think the hope was that one of the other firemen or a police officer who didn't have his body cam turned on already can intercept him and tell him to go back. But once he arrived there and everything is on camera, there's not a lot this cop can do to try to help him out. And he didn't take that very well. But, this police officer's hands were kind of tied at this point. And here's the Illinois statute dealing with DUI. It's section 511-501. And if you're wondering, the blood alcohol content that is legal in Illinois is 0.08. They did not administer a breathalyzer to him, but for a normal person, 0.08 is 2 drinks. And if they can smell it on him and considered it bad enough that somebody else called it in when he was at the store, and this cop smelled it on him from a mile away when he pulled up and was talking to him, I think he's way over that. And, this whole thing was kind of a waste because this guy is a volunteer, and he is now going to allegedly have a criminal conviction for doing this thing that he was trying to be helpful and show up to a fire. But, if you had been drinking to the point that other people report you and then you hear the call come on the radio, maybe you should sit this one out. So not trying to beat up on the guy, but he was kind of a jerk about it. The police officer was trying to help him, saying, hey, I don't want to tow your car. Is there somebody I can give it to that you trust? And he was being belligerent with him. I don't trust anyone, and making out the cop to be the bad guy. But the cop wasn't the bad guy. This is the guy who was driving around drunk in a county vehicle. He had no business doing that. So no sympathy for him whatsoever. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. So I will say I am a lawyer and I'm licensed in 2 states, but Illinois is not one of them. And everything you see here is for educational, informational purposes only and is not legal advice and doesn't create an attorney-client relationship between you and I. If you enjoyed this and got something out of it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you'll see future videos like this. Have a great day, everyone.